Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, I'm Rahayuda. In this occasion, I would like to present about case study research. Okay, for the topic, the first one is definition of case study. The second one is types, and the third one is data collection, and the last one is example. So, let's begin. We're gonna start from definition. So, a case study is, according to YIM 2004, a case study is an empirical inquiry that investigates a contemporary phenomenon in depth and within its real-world context. And according to Sturman, 1997, case study is general term for the exploration of an individual group or phenomenon. And for Sagadi states 1991, a case study is used when we analyze and describe, for example, each person individually, a group of people, or individual institution or problem. So, a case study is a study that yang menggunakan investigasi dalam bentuk untuk menyelidiki fenomena ataupun individual ataupun institusi dalam konteks real world, dan juga digunakan dalam menyelidiki di dalam perkembangan manusia modern. And then for Miles et al. 2014, a case could be an individual, a role, a small group, an organization, a community, or even a nation. So, for example, a town affected by a natural disaster, such as earthquake. So, jadi kota yang terkena musibah seperti gempa bumi, kotanya itu bisa dijadikan sebuah case. Dan from the second one is a refuge group resulting from a political conflict. Jadi saat political conflict terjadi antara kedua kubu atau grup ini bisa kita jadikan sebagai kasus dan seterusnya. And we move to types of case study research. So, according to Thomas 2011, Thomas suggests an additional classification according to the type of time dimension. The types of singular case studies regarding time dimension are as follows. The first one is retrospective case study. So, for the explanation, the simple types of study, it involves the recollection of data relating to a past phenomenon of any kind. Jadi, retrospective case study adalah peneliti mengambil data dari kejadian, situasi, ataupun orang-orang yang ada di masa lalu atau past phenomenon. Dan kedua adalah diachronic studies. So, diachronic studies digunakan adalah tipe dari case study yang datanya seringkali berubah-ubah. Dan yang ketiga adalah snapshot studies. So, snapshot studies, the case is being examined in one particular period of time, seperti acara tertentu ataupun a day in the life of the person, and then we move to the multiple case of study types, case study types. The first one is nested study. Simpelnya nested study digunakan saat ada lebih dari satu data yang diteliti, dan itu akan menjadi jalan sebagai research untuk menemukan informasi yang lebih of untuk lebih banyak sumber. Dan yang kedua ada parallel studies. Jadi parallel studies itu menggunakan kasus ataupun studi yang telah terjadi ataupun baru-baru dipelajari atau baru-baru muncul. Dan yang ketiga adalah sequential studies. So dalam sequential studies, peneliti berasumsi bahwa kejadian satu ataupun kejadian dua akan berpengaruh pada kejadian ketiga yaitu kejadian selanjutnya. You got the point? So the next one is data collection. So the first one is in case study is plan research question. So according to Yin, plan research question is the first step and the probably important step yang harus dilewati. Biasanya menggunakan word who, what, where, how, dan why. Setelah itu kita lanjut ke case study design. Jadi dalam case study design kita akan mendesain studi kita apakah itu akan singular atau multiple case. And then prepare to collect data. So dalam prepare to collect data, skill sebagai peneliti atau researcher juga sangat dibutuhkan untuk ensuring your validity and reliability from your data according by Yin 2004. And then the next one is collecting data. So according to Yin 2014, there are 6 sources to collect data for a case study. The first one is for document, archival record, interview, direct observation, participant observation, and physical artifact. And then you analyze your data. So analyze your data, it's we do apakah data kita apa baru data, apa gap dari data kita, apa novel dari data kita, dan kita meng-highlight apa yang kita teliti di sana saat menganalisis. Dan yang terakhir, we share or report it. So when we finish it, we can share our study in specific topic group. And then this example of a case study research. The title is a case study of the English use of a video game for teaching high school history. The author is W.R. Watson et al. Data collection is observation, focus group and individual interviews, and document analysis. So the result is use a video game for teaching in high school is can engage student motivation, collaboration in learning environment, and within use video game can lead up to increase focus and reflection to the student performance. So we move to discussion session. I want to give you 2 questions. This is just true and false question. So the first one, case study research is an in-depth investigation of a contemporary phenomenon with its real life context. True or false?
True.
Yes, true. So as I said, case study research is penelitian lebih mendalam pada fenomena ataupun hal yang terjadi di masyarakat dengan konteks real life. And then the second one is diachronic studies. It's part of multiple case study research. True or false?
False.
Yes, because diachronic studies is similar types of case study research. And then the last one, reported its first step in data collection.
False.
Good job, everyone. So reported is or share its last stage in data in building a case study research. Okay, that's all about my vision. Thank you and bye bye.